Don't be embarrassed, and trust me, don't be ashamed. Everything you say to me, baby, is confidential. I know this is really intimate stuff, but let's talk about debt. Coming to you again with more help is your Get Out of Debt guy, your man with the answers to solve all your financial worries. Your host and debt expert, Steve Rhodes.
Hi, this is Steve Rhodes. I'm back again answering questions. Today we got a question from Deborah Mosley. Let's get right to it. Deborah, what do you have to say?
Hey, Steve. My name is Deborah Mosley. I was going through a debt consolidation company called Allegro, but last night I was on the computer looking up Allegro, and apparently Allegro is ripping customers off. And I was wondering what I need to do about the situation. I wanted to see if I can cancel the contract I have with them.
Hey, buddy, you're listening to the Get Out of Debt radio show, and if you don't remember that this ain't legal or accounting advice, I'll have to hurt you. For real legal advice, find yourself a lawyer in your state. Got it?
Well, hello, Deborah Mosley. I got your call and listened to your message, and I understand your concerns and frustrations about Allegro. I do, because a lot of people are suffering from a lack of information, and they don't quite know what to do about the Allegro law situation. Allegro law, and I've written extensively about this, by the way, on the website. There's tons of information if you go to getoutofdebt.org/7412. Getoutofdebt.org/7412. Even I am ripping my hair out at this point about the whole Allegro situation, because past customers or current customers are suffering from a tremendous lack of information or instruction about what to do. There's a website that's dedicated towards informing customers, but it doesn't have a whole lot of information on it. It's the official website of the court receiver that was appointed by the state of Alabama to take over Allegro and to handle its affairs. And that website is AllegroLawReceivership.com. AllegroLawReceivership.com. And most of the critical information can be found in the FAQ section. If you want to cancel your contract with Allegro, those contracts are being serviced by a company in New York called AmeriCorps, and it's the same customer service number that you've always had. The problem is that AmeriCorps is understaffed or buried or whatever, and people are reporting that it's taking 30 minutes or longer for them to get their calls answered and for them to speak to a human. So I suggest that you invest the time, call the number, get on hold, and just sit and wait. Watch television or something while you're waiting. But wait until you can get through and speak to somebody. You can also send your request to drop out of the program in writing to the customer service address that you have in New York. Now, if you're in the debt settlement side of Allegro, that's a whole different mess. Any money that you've paid in fees is probably gone, lost forever. Any money that's in your escrow account is frozen by the court, probably for a year or two. If you're in the debt management side of Allegro, then you can transfer to some other debt management company, do it quickly, and transfer your account over, and you can continue in a debt management plan with another company. It's not as traumatic, but it's important that you act quickly to make sure that your creditors are still happy, they're still honoring the terms, and they're going to still keep you in a debt management program. Thank you so much for calling me, Deborah Mosley. And you called the number, the automated line, just as anyone else can do, to leave me a message. And I always answer recorded messages before I get to the written ones. The automated line is 919-321-2378. 919-321-2378. This is your Get Out of Debt guy, Steve Rhodes. I'll see you on Twitter at Get Out of Debt Guy. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to another Get Out of Debt show with your friend and mine, Steve Rode. If you or someone you know would like to submit a question for Steve to answer, just visit our website at getoutofdebt.org and fill out the question form. And while you're on the getoutofdebt.org site, be sure to subscribe to the show feeds and, what's that, Steve?
Remember Twitter.
Oh yes, follow Steve on Twitter at GetOutOfDebtGuy.